Let me get the door.
Okay.
All right. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saturday night's AEW Collision. I'm John. That's Michael Paul.
Hey, everybody. Michael Paul back with you. I don't really have a lot of news other than the fact that we're 7 minutes in. So let me say my good nights real quick to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin. I love you all so much. You've been absolutely wonderful to me from day one, and I thank you so much. You are a blessing each and every day, and you make the sun shine brighter in my world each and every day. Good night, my angels. We'll see each other tomorrow. And with that, we are 8 minutes into Collision. So thank you for being
It's pouring
with
in
us.
from all over the place.
Let's go live. Hold on.
Actually has joined us here at our
Actually, Zack Ryder came back last night, if you want to tell him that.
Oh, that's right. The WWE return last night of Zack Ryder after performing under his real name, Brian Myers, in TNA and the NWA. But last night he took back the name Zack Ryder and made his WWE return. But tonight we go to AEW.
Brian Myers was
what do you
Kurt
do outside the Capitol?
Hawkins, bro.
Who?
Brian Myers was Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, I'm sorry, I take that back. Brian Myers, who, okay, so who was Zack then?
You want me to ask your machine?
Echo, who is Zack Ryder?
Zack Ryder is the ring name of Matthew Bright Cardona, an American professional wrestler.
Echo,
He's currently...
turn off. Okay, so let me take that back. Matt Cardona, who performed under his real name in TNA.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Echo, turn the fuck off. Shut up. Thank you. Now then. Echo! God damn it. Turn off! Stop! Are you that fucked in the head, stupid? Jesus Christ. You're not even a real person, okay? So shut the fuck up and stay shut the fuck up until told otherwise. Thank you. Okay, now then. Matt Cardona, who performed under his real name in TNA, took back the name Zack Ryder and made his SmackDown return yesterday. I can't say that it was a winning effort, but he did his best against
L.A. Knight, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. L.A. Knight. Okay. So, glad whether he's Matt, whether he's Zack, glad to see him back. At any rate, we are 11 minutes in. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
What do you mean? And Nigel McGuinness, I'm Tony Schiavone. 1 week before Full Gear, presented by DC. We have quite a card here tonight. TNT title will be on the line as Kyle Fletcher will defend against former two-time champion, TNT champ that is, Scorpio Sky.
After FTR disrespected his opponent on live TV, how will a vengeful Matt Dino react across the ring from his 4-year opponents? Intense 8-man action.
as they prepare to battle in the women's tag team tournament. Rio and Alex Windsor will take on Hyan and Maya World. After disappointing at the blood and guts match, these Death Riders arrived there at Collision tonight, furious, demanding a match. Can their familiar opponents, Lethal Priest and Billington, withstand their fury? And speaking of blood and guts, how about Mark Briscoe? He'll be going up against Mark Davis. A lot to talk about in that matchup here tonight. And after ultimately surrendering in the unforgettable first ever women's blood and guts match, we'll hear from the former AEW women's champion, Toni Storm. Speaking of blood and guts, Toni Storm, Mark Briscoe, many of the wrestlers had quite the night. Unforgettable.
Tons and tons of unforgiving steel. There is no escape.
Clean first.
Stable, come on, guys! The angle lock! John Moxley submits!
Unforgettable night. Matt Menard, you witnessed it yourself. Blood and guts is really not the proper way to describe it. It was pandemonium.
I mean, it's unbelievable Wednesday night. How about Kyle O'Reilly making John Moxley tap out blood and guts? No doubt about it. I can't believe these three men are going to be getting in the ring here tonight, just a few short days after.
Why not? I thought it was Matt has a personal history with you. Talk a little bit about Daniel Garcia.
Well, Daniel Garcia, obviously for years and years we came into this company together, and you decided you need to make a change, right? Spit in my face.
Door Collision opening contest with the trios match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and the Bastard Pack.
I'll tell you what. I'm just trying to be a professional out here. Yeah, I think I'm so hot. Wednesday night, Daddy. I think I'm so hot. That's what I thought. I want to change his whole team. I want to change his whole team.
Very good group right now. They wanted to get on this program tonight after what went down.
And here he is. Take a look. And once again, Daddy, you change your whole team. I'm just trying to do a jump up here. Just trying to do a jump up here, Tony.
Like you said, Canova. Come on, man. Just calm it down, bro.
Watch it. PG, go! Hey, come on. Let's get some help out here.
In their opponent at a combined weight of 590 pounds, the Dynamite King,
Never
Bobby
mind.
Billington, Adam Bruce, and Jay Lethal.
That's how this was going to happen. Every time the Death Riders.
Never mind.
Ringside, you never know who he's safe to. Oh, come on.
Daniel Garcia attacked Danny Magic. You're trying to keep them apart. Yeah, the medical staff is going to help Danny Magic off. Hopefully he can get back into this. John Moxley is here.
You're going to sit down? You're going to take Danny Magic's place?
I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, brother.
All right, we're going to try to get things in order here as best we can. Match is on the way. The opening matchup, Tommy Billington, of course, and Adam Priest. The man has been their mentor. We've seen it in Ring of Honor. Of course, we've seen it all. Whoa, look at that drop kick. And that is Jay Lethal.
You thought it was going to be the
John?
Macho Man coming back from the dead?
I don't know. You
No,
you're
you heard
right,
that
kind of
music?
destroyed the place here.
Black.
So we'll try to get things working, and we apologize, fans, for this fight went right into.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! What
unfortunate situation that was. That's an expensive headset that just got broken.
Well,
Thank
yeah.
God I was here. I think as a service to the community, I can just step in here.
Okay, John. We appreciate you
I mean,
stepping
you
in.
seem to be down a man. Lucky I walked by.
We don't mind. We are down.
I'm just going to go ahead and sit down. Tony.
Please go ahead. John Moxley has joined us here at our broadcast position with water and everything all over the place here. And that was quite a fight to start the program. For crying out loud. That wasn't premeditated, was it?
I think, even on a Saturday night right after a wrestling show, when you turn in an exciting action-packed show like Collision,
Sure.
you don't expect an educational experience, but you can always learn something. And I think the lesson we learned tonight was, your mouth can get you in trouble. Bringing negativity out into the world,
Right.
Speaking negative about people in games, like it seems like Daddy Magic might have done, it can really, it brings negative results back to you, That's why we speak positive. Yeah, positive words.
And I understand that, but he was talking about the way Blood and Guts ended, and I know your crew is very angry. There's a 2 count, very angry about that. And to me, that just means you guys are even more dangerous. That's my feeling on
So to be angry about it. I mean, everybody here in AEW, they're finally wrestling with some balls. I think that's something to be celebrated.
Well, I can't argue with that.
And the best team, the most hardworking team, the team that brings it every single night, is in the ring right now. Daniel Garcia, I hope his head is in the game.
Well, his head has certainly been in the game since joining the Death Riders. There's no doubt about that. Look at Wheeler Yuta go after Adam Priest that time. And Wheeler Yuta down on the floor as well as Tommy Billington. The Dynamite Kid is in there, and a little crisscross going here with Daniel Garcia.
Don't get sucked into this, Danny. Drops down out of the way. Oh, beautiful teamwork.
Not sure what was going on there.
Looks like Dynamite Kid didn't have his eye on the ball.
Dynamite Kid almost tried to.
We can
lead
read
back
each
on
other's
you.
minds. We know where we are in the ring at all times.
The opening match here on the Saturday Collision Live from Mary, Pennsylvania continues on TNT and on HBO Max.
Macy's has Black Friday deals you can shop right now, like designer coats 60% off, men's suits and blazers up to 70% off, and select green pant sets under $130. Black Friday starts now at Macy's.
The Burger King Double Cheeseburger. A quarter-pound of beef patties, flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
The road can be a wild place. There are all kinds of drivers out there. That's why Progressive Snapshot personalizes your insurance rate based on your driving. So you're not stuck paying for someone else's mistakes. What? Is there something wrong with my hair?
Rice Krispie Treats. Chewy. Crispy.
Excuse me, Anna. 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 We'll see you now. Treat your inner child.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be having an 8-man all-star match. But if you can see right here is the Dynamite Kid. Tommy Billington is getting his ass chewed by the Death Riders, while Danny Garcia is stumping the mullow on Tommy Billington and walking it dry. And a beautiful tag in to the back to the former
Macy's.
NXT champion, former WWE Cruiserweight Classic champion, Pac, while he's stomping his head in the same way that Daniel Garcia. And now let's go back.
We continue here on TNT and on HBO Max. Tony and I are joined
but
by
now it's
John Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders.
Mox
is an opening trios match.
Tony and Nigel.
How awkward it would be with just you two out here and just the seat just hanging open.
Yeah, I know. That was certainly very, very difficult.
I mean, you got to be ready at all times for anything.
Right.
You know? That's what we're all about. We're ready to go at all times.
Yeah, believe me, anytime the Death Riders come to our broadcast location, we have eyes in the back of our head, so to speak.
Watch Monday Night Raw this Monday,
Look at this.
or
Tommy
you're going to be
Billings
watching the
actually
TMZ?
He is having a rough go.
More than that.
This is a bad Saturday night for this guy.
Death Riders certainly trying to make a statement here tonight, John, of not getting the result that you wanted at Blood and Guts.
I mean, couldn't you just feel it in the air on Wednesday at Blood and Guts?
Yeah, good.
You know,
You can smell it in the air.
people
What's up, Steven? We're watching
get the best
AEW.
brought out of them, we dig it down deep.
Steven from the Warehouse?
You know what I mean? Is it?
Oh, he's watching.
You know why I've won
Yeah.
like 1 million matches in my career? Because I've lost.
I'm Boston this Wednesday.
We just keep coming back. You can't keep us down.
Next Saturday, Newark, New Jersey, we are going to have full gear presented by DC, and then a week coming.
It's about endurance. It's about intensity. It's about staying in the game night after night. This is the thing about the match. We both know this team, all right?
Nashville, Tennessee, commence giving you
Tombstone Power Driver. A move made famous by his uncle.
And then how deep they did that guy any favors.
No, not at all.
They probably should just let him get put out of his misery there. And let's talk about always being ready to go. Let's talk about Wheeler Yuta here. Basically, a lot of people don't like him.
Oh, there's a lot that boo Wheeler Yuta.
They have a problem with it because, he's like a newborn baby deer. Naturally beautiful. And just ready to walk on the first day. It all comes very natural to him. And, to me, it's a beautiful thing to watch. And it's not just talent. It's hard work. It's intensity every single day. It's keeping your eye on the ball. It's getting back up when you fall down.
Oh, you got knocked down, man. Shotgun drop kick by the Dynamite Kid.
That was thunderous.
Billington looking towards his corner. Jim Lethal. Adam Priest reaching out. No, Danny Garcia knocks him out of the way. That's great trios work right there, guys. Risk taken on the part of Garcia. Doesn't want a disqualification. Again, crossbody. He goes out. With him is Garcia. So Garcia stays down there where he is. I have a history with him as well, I know. Yeah. Let's pick the same thing again.
Don't worry, I got you covered, Nigel. We'll keep him under control.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feel safe?
No, of course I don't.
All right. I don't think so.
Look, not everybody is meant to own a pit bull. But pit bulls can be wonderful dogs, with the right training and the right care.
I agree.
And, Daniel Garcia is in a great spot here with us.
You're talking to a man who loves dogs. Sat beside you. Right now, it's the Bulldog making an attack there. Here comes Jay Lethal, one of the great veterans in AEW and Ring of Honor.
Definitely the most experienced guy on the team.
No,
that was a nasty dragon screw. That's how it's supposed to look. It's not supposed to be nice. It's supposed to rip your knee out.
He may be going for a figure four. Wheeler kicks him away, but into an Enzuigiri and Lethal combination. Single leg pickup. He's going for it now. The figure four. On back.
No.
Inside the ring. And after that vicious dragon screw earlier on, this is going to hurt even more.
Get in there, Danny. There we go.
Danny Garcia will make his way into the eyes.
Yeah, efficiency.
Brings it out of Priest. Well, Priest sending Garcia
Adam Priest is a little firefly.
Yes, oh. Talented young man from Alabama. We're going for the lethal injection. Oh, he hit his own man. He's got no idea.
Beautiful.
And a roll up 1 and 2. 2 count. And
Goes back the other way, right into this brutalizer.
Brutalizer's
Oh, good night. Good night.
Danny Lethal. Can he get out of this?
Easy money, baby.
He says yes, he said yeah, double tap.
Garcia choking Priest unconscious on the floor.
Daniel Garcia, el Maestro
That's how it's done.
No doubt about it.
Sometimes we make it look easy, but I assure you it's not. That's what I'm talking about.
Believe me, John Moxley, I know it's not.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Death Riders rebound from Wednesday viciously. With John Moxley joining us.
Daniel Garcia definitely got something out of his system tonight. And you know, while the conglomeration is, you know, at home, they're doing what they're doing. We're out here, you know, winning in the game. I need you guys to be quiet. I just want to listen to the podcast. I like the sound of his voice. It's so soothing.
From what I've heard, Darby Allin, he isn't here tonight. And I can't say I'm surprised. You see, what I did to Darby Allin at Blood and Guts, it was bloody beautiful. It was the best thing that I've ever done. You see, I've achieved a lot in professional wrestling, but standing and watching him burn, well, I consider that my magnum opus, my piece la resistance, a masterpiece nonetheless.
I mean, it was pretty cool, Gary. You got it. It was
And no doubt, if Darby is still alive, he'll want some form of petty revenge. Well, hey, Darby, I'll be honest with you. That's no skin off my ball sack, you little freak. You see, you want a piece of me? No problem. Me and you, mano a mano, anytime, anywhere. And we're better than 1 week from tonight, live on pay-per-view from New Jersey, AEW Full Gear. You see, Darby, you get a chance at retribution, but I get a chance to prove to the entire world, live on pay-per-view, that a punk like you doesn't belong in the same conversation, never mind the same league, as a competitor like me. So, Darby, have a little think about it and let me know, won't you? I'll be waiting.
Challenge to Darby Allin. Full Gear, that is 1 week away from ACK. And there's a serious man, fans. Needless to say.
I don't think that'd be a good idea to accept that challenge to Darby Allin. I mean, he's not wrong. You can't put them in the same conversation. Darby Allin, he's a stunt show guy, skateboarder. You know, he's got a lot of heart. He's a guy he will not quit when he says he won't quit.
I agree with you. You got personal experience of that?
But this guy is a true professional. This guy is the definition of a professional. This is a world-class professional wrestler. I am not in the same conversation. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, thank you very much.
A lot more still. Right now.
I'm going to hang out here. Is that
All right, that's fine. Lexi there is standing by. You're more than welcome to hang out.
A huge week for the Don Callis family.
The reason I'm pausing this is because I'm wondering how many people have you got here? Because we started off with nothing, and in the last 10 minutes, we have all these people.
Well, one of them is Ben from YouTube. Well, Steve is the OG from the warehouse.
Right.
And where the fuck is Sean? He screwed you tonight.
Why isn't he watching on that, or why isn't he here?
Why is he not even here and saying, yeah.
So,
come on, Sean.
Why are we not introducing
Mr. Kennedy?
wait for it, Kennedy, who we would usually introduce, but Mr. Kennedy is not here. And why is that?
Maybe. Let me go grab my phone and see. Let me go text him real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, so here's what I got from him.
Okay.
Listen.
Listen, I got my budget house there for AEW. I just want to know that Michael watching the AEW title night. If he interested, let me know. I tried to come home for City, and they're like, all right, so let me know when it goes on.
Okay, can you interpret that? I have no idea what he said.
He says that he thinks that you were watching AEW Dynamite.
Well,
let me record him. Hey, Sean, you know that AEW Dynamite is not on Wednesday. You're about 34 minutes late for AEW Collision. So what if you're coming or not, we're waiting for you. If you want to stay home, that's your choice. Mike and I are going to continue watching it and then tell you on Monday before Thanksgiving. So you better either call me or Michael or just play your video games. I don't know why he wants to play video games. What's more important, wrestling or video games? I love playing video games a lot, but basically I just like watch wrestling first and then play video games.
Yeah, sure, that's it. Ooh. Well, regardless of whether he comes over or not, my foot itches. Ooh.
But I don't know if Zack Ryder is his contract.
You will be taking on Mark Briscoe tonight, and then later on, Kyle Fletcher, you will be defending the TNT Championship against Scorpio Sky, and if successful, you will then face Mark Briscoe at
Mark Briscoe, I'm so sick of talking about Mark Briscoe. He's been a thorn in my side and the family side for far too long. And at Full Gear, I put him in his place for good. But tonight, Mark Briscoe, you got to deal with this man.
Yeah, that's right. Chicken Man Briscoe, I don't even think you're going to make Full Gear. Because my word of the night tonight is dinner.
Yes, well, dinner for him, but on the menu for me is Scorpio Sky. He might be a very impressive competitor, and unbeaten since returning, a former two-time TNT champion. But the role that I am on
So get ready to say my full
It's a dog park.
Your halls. What's up with mayhem? Christmas Maximus, all season long, only on TNT.
Although no one came out of Blood and Guts unscathed, you and Mina Shirakawa are not cleared to compete tonight after that brutal attack in Effort.
5 women made me watch a mugging, a massacre, a murder. Now you can do what you like to me. Tony Storm lives and dies every damn day. But when you touch the woman I love, a woman who brings color to a world that is black and white, then you gain admission to a film, a cinema verite. It stars 5 shit-ass slop tarts and 2 horror show whores with a lust for vengeance who will love bomb the crap out of you. And since it's your turn to watch, we promise to look good when we do it. Anytime, any place, the show must go on. Don't ask God for mercy. He's a big fan of our work.
Reach for the sky, boy. Tony Storm. Timeless Tony Storm. Wow, looking for vengeance. That was intense.
The following contest is a wonderful of the 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Sandy Fork, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds, Briscoe!
Well, I think it's pretty apparent. We heard from Renee Paquette on Wednesday. It was the non-callous family that attacked Mark Briscoe, preventing Mark Briscoe from coming into Blood and Guts and just really delaying his entry. Now Mark Briscoe has to look ahead at this no disqualification match for the TNT Championship coming up in 1 week, where if he loses, he must join the non-callous family, for crying out loud, as we go back now to Arcady.
And his opponent from Brisbane, Australia, weighing 242 pounds, Mark Davis!
Oh, why did he go extremely fast? Oh, man, a hot start is no question. But I say all that, assuming he can survive Mark Davis, who's not out here to win a match, he is out here to hurt Mark Briscoe Saturday.
I gotta hurt him. We're talking about always being ready to go. You know, Mark Briscoe's been doing this for multiple decades now, in every promotion, in every building, in every country, every night of the week, forever. He's always ready to go. You know, he's built different like that. He's built like us in a lot of ways. I don't have to like you to respect you. You gotta have some respect for Mark Briscoe.
With a drop kick to the ropes, there's one other thing we need to add to that, and that is, watch out, it's good blood pressure from the ring apron.
And Briscoe going to still be feeling the effects of Blood and Guts. What was it now? Just 3-4 days ago. John, how are you feeling?
Okay. I mean, that's kind of like a Darby Allin move, you know what I mean? It's just inefficient. You know, throw your body on the concrete like that.
It's only a big risk taker.
I'm not going to get blamed for that, too. You know what I mean? It's less than one learning, you know, Daddy Magic out here.
Yeah, speaking of Darby Allin, as you mentioned, it's now official by Tony Khan. Darby Allin and Pac will go one-on-one at Full Gear next Saturday.
Okay, he's going to go for it.
That's presented by DC.
Good luck, bro. Hey.
Wow, what a match. Oh, smokes.
Hey, Darby, Daddy Magic's out here, you know, he's talking about, he gets hit in the face, he gets beat up, you know, he brings some negativity upon himself. Let's go back to the arena in Philly. Sweet Gay Kid gets dragged in a body bag across the bridge to New Jersey. And, you know, he gets a little bit of revenge. Okay, now the score is even. And we're the bad guys.
Yeah,
You know, these guys are bringing this stuff on themselves.
Commentary.
Many things have escalated beyond what anybody imagined when this all started out, John.
Hey, you know, negativity begets more negativity. Violence begets more violence.
Oh! Speaking of violence.
Wow,
like the crack of a whip.
feel that in my nipple.
I heard it, as it were, the sound of thunder.
This Mark Davis can move for a big guy.
Yes, he can. He is a vicious man, and we heard from him right before the break.
Like a 17-year-old Arn Anderson.
Wow.
Looks just like him.
That's a great call. And now,
It's like I'm looking at Arn's yearbook from my junior year.
forearms, fist to the head of Mark Briscoe again.
Top, knuckles right in the eyebrows. Oh, going upstairs.
Mark Davis has not lost a match in his career in AEW on Collision. 4-0. And now, the big superplex. Briscoe, you can see it's hurting. And a couple. 1, 2. Not only that, one of those victories was against Mark Briscoe way back in March. So Briscoe's on the back foot.
You really keep stats like that?
Fans, this match
Saw that.
continues on TNT and on HBO Max.
Doug.
There it is.
That's nasty.
Should be celebrated. With savings. With Root, you get a car insurance rate based mostly on your driving. Download the Root app today.
That's nasty.
1 week away from Full Gear presented by DC. Mark Briscoe, who talks so much about his match that he's got coming up at Full Gear, but let's call it as we see it, because Scorpio Sky, a two-time TNT champ, could become the TNT champion tonight. And it wouldn't be Kyle Fletcher.
You know what I like about Mark Davis? You know, the basics here. That was an abdominal stretch, but just nasty lariat, nasty, simple chop and a wrist lock. You know, very basic, very simple, very effective.
Oh, down goes Mark Briscoe. Of course, if Kyle Fletcher wins, there you see the match that we've got for Full Gear. And here's how you can watch Full Gear, available on pay-per-view next Saturday at 8, 5 Pacific on HBO Max. Go to hbomax.com/AEW. Very special price for subscribers of HBO Max.
The intensity in both these guys' eyes. Radiating and bringing out that physicality. Sweat is flying. Get on your glasses. Everyone wipe that off.
Right now, Mark Briscoe, he can taste victory, perhaps does not want to go into Full Gear with a loss on his record so recently. Desperation forearm shot, both men down.
A lot of force. Put everything he had into that. Took him off his feet.
The fans here in Erie, you see them cheering on Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe almost said, "Hit me," and don't tell Mark Davis twice.
Wow. Plumes of sweat. Like explosions.
Wow. What a fight we got in the middle of the ring. Physicality, what Mark Briscoe lacks in size, more than makes up for in terms of fire. Follows Briscoe in, does Davis. Davis gonna hit the other side. Briscoe followed him in. Back elbow stunned Mark Briscoe. Good move here. Jumping Gamagiri.
Gamagiri.
Gamagiri, how about that?
Albert teach you that?
No,
Like today?
yes, Excalibur teaches me a lot. As a matter of fact. Pick up. Forward roll. 1, 2, no.
Oh.
Fletcher, though.
Wow, pump kick
Right to the face.
Right to the
Look
mouth.
at this. There's a suplex.
And a big guy like Davis here, all that weight goes up and you must come down.
Right. Here goes Mark Briscoe. He's going to go up.
Not easy to invert a guy that size, but if you do, it can be lights out.
He's probably going for the froggy boat here. That's it. Oh, whoa! The feet got out that you could see, and Briscoe got hurt.
Look at this. He propelled Briscoe off.
Oh! That
night. Oh,
that is
disaster.
1, 2.
If Mark had 18 left, they would have flown into the 37th row out here behind us. Holy.
Something like that.
That was incredible. That blow. Let's take a look one more time.
See the way he propelled Briscoe off of the ropes and then following right up. Back inside, another offensive maneuver, and Briscoe had to get outside there to prevent the 3 count.
Mark Briscoe is going to the front row.
Briscoe has no idea where he is. He's taking a seat.
And he's taking a seat. The security had to move out of the way.
He's back at 70 foot for Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. Smashed into that solid LED board safety rail.
That was like a hockey game.
It was. It's like on the boards.
Briscoe had the chair in hand. He wanted to use it himself, but instead it's Davis who's giving him the opportunity.
I mean, it seems like Davis is getting the job done and fulfilling his objective here. He just wants to hurt Mark Briscoe.
That's right. That's exactly what the objective was. Mark Briscoe.
There you go. What did I tell you? Playing into Mark Briscoe's hands.
Briscoe's going to hit the chair. Unbelievable for Mark Briscoe. This late in the match, he can execute a maneuver like that.
And the Chicken Man taken to the sky, second attempt.
Here he goes.
They said some guys just built different.
Davis moved out of the way.
Oh! Briscoe might be built very differently after that.
Oh, my.
Thank God he's already got so many kids.
He has a lot, and he is hurting right now. That almost silenced the crowd.
Oh, wait a second.
Mark Briscoe. And now it is Mark Davis hurting. Briscoe doing all he can to get to the top. Here it is. Froggy Bowl. 1, 2, 3. Reach for the sky, boy.
Point to the elbow.
There you see it. Kyle Fletcher wins tonight over Scorpio Sky. He will go to full gear against Mark Briscoe. Disqualification, and Fletcher wins that match. Briscoe was doing the Don Callis family.
The implications. Who do you see winning that match, John?
Hard to bet against Mark Briscoe on any day of the week, I guess.
Fair enough.
Let's go to Skyflight. Standing by here on Collision.
Scorpio Sky, ever since you decided to start this team of Skyflight, we have led these guys to some great victories. We are on a roll in the world of professional wrestling, but I think it's time for you to become a little bit selfish. Get some glory for yourself and regain that gold.
It's been 1,228 days since I lost the TNT title. And not one of them has gone by that I haven't thought about getting it back. The last few years have not been easy for me, but none of it compares to what stands in front of me tonight. Kyle Fletcher, you are every bit as good as you think you are. But I've got the experience to know that what sticks with you in this business aren't the victories. It's the nights that should have been victories, but weren't. Defeat comes for us all, Kyle. And tonight, yours comes from the sky.
Pumping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I could get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks.
New episodes Sundays at 11:30 p.m. on Adult Swim. Next day on HBO Max.
We continue live on Collision, 1 week away from Full Gear, presented by DC. And tonight, a whole lot still going. Wait a minute. I've been told now that there's something happening backstage. We have dispatched a camera there right now. Let's see if we can. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. That's Josh Alexander.
Touch me, I'll break it. Kenny, is this sound familiar? All you know with your great screaming, bleeding, you're over to Bushi. Kenny, this is fun for me. I am the instrument of destruction for the Doc Howard family. What do you think I'm gonna do for $1 million at Full Gear? You want to be in Boston next week at Dynamite? Sorry, Kenny. Too late!
Oh my God, that's Michael Nakazawa. Close friend of Kenny.
Swear we saw
Omega's
the
here.
original
Things coming up
AEW.
in Full Gear, presented by DC next week. That $1 million challenge where Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks take on Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express.
Who's Michael Nakazawa?
Michael Nakazawa was part of the Elite back in 2019.
Oh. Somehow I don't remember back that far. 2019 was when AEW got started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I wanted to be at the dance floor, one of those, oh my God, something happened in the back things happened.
Well, that's Ibushi and Nakazawa both taken out now.
Ladies and gentlemen, MXMTV.
You're right, both taken out by Josh Alexander.
Wow. Taking out, look at this. MXMTV are here.
I'm not gonna lie. I like these guys. You know what? What is it? They're bringing intensity every night. You know? They're not half-assing it. Out here, they're not like, well, you know.
Sure, I understand that.
Hey, if you're gonna do something, do it right. And they bring 100% every night. You know, I can appreciate that. That's a lot of hat right there.
MXMTV kindly requests you slack-jawed, odious troglodytes, shut up! This is the most exciting thing to ever happen to your podunk town, because this is the MXMTV casting call! Any combination of MXMTV versus any combination of anyone in the back. And the only thing that's gonna be eerie is how ugly they're gonna be after we rearrange their face! Now let's find out who we're beating tonight.
The following is a singles contest scheduled for one fall. And your opponent is...
Wow! How about this?
From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil,
Ty Miller was out. We understand her tag team partner, Anna Jay, is not here tonight. She is back home. She is sick. Ty Miller says, okay, I will take an exception to that. Bring out your best.
Successful outing last week on Collision. To your point, as you said, Jay at home recovery from sickness. Hopefully she'll return to full health soon, because they are facing Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne in the quarterfinal of the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament.
There you see the brackets, and there you see down the bottom of the screen.
There's going to be a lot of attitude here in the ring.
Yeah,
This
KJ
match.
in the tournament against Megan Bayne, and of course, Marina Shafir, as you mentioned. And now Ty Miller. And KJ has fight. IJ has quite a record, 15 threes a tag team.
I think they're going to have a little bit of a rough time in this tag team tournament. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, that's later on. Right now, we got this contest in the ring. Like I said, there's just a lot of action in the ring with these two women. You know, a lot of, they bring a lot to the table.
A lot of fire.
Yeah.
A lot of determination. A lot of aggressive.
Yeah, I don't want to cross either of them.
Oh, yeah, me neither. And Carmelo, 70 wins in the WWE. 43
A woman with aura, Tony. Aura. I like that. You know, that's what they talk about. That's what it's about.
Has the it factor, as does Eric said. Oh, look at that. There's a couple that won the genetic lottery.
That's shoulder first.
Yeah, that's going to change the promotion thing real quick. Those steel steps hurt. They suck.
The timeout unable to capitalize on this. Oh, where is she? Look at this. Mellow to the top rope. There'll be nothing mellow about this.
How about that? Johnny TV and Mansoor both go down from timeout from the top. And a kick on Magno and a knee. Timeout is taking on every member of MXM.
Walk on a pilgrimage.
Rolls in the ring.
And look at this
Down goes Taya. 1, 2, 3.
You're right in the face.
Wonders if she's able to hit Megan Bayne or Marina Shafir. John, with that, they could be advanced in the tag team tournament.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Whoa.
There is Marina. Really effective. Against Marina Shafir or Megan Bayne.
Marina Shafir of the Death Runners Gang. Judo throw.
There is Mother's Milk in the center. If Shafir can get that.
Nothing cute about this.
Nothing at all. Look at the face of Shafir. Spinning toward the referee.
Mother's Milk. The smothered choke. Take all the oxygen away from you.
Wait a second.
You guys put their money for that, but it's not much.
Time of Tony Storm.
That's the way of the entrance.
Hey, look out.
Shotgun drop kick.
Oh, you want to talk about attitude?
Hey, baby, payback for last night.
Storm Zero. Look at Tony Storm. Like a woman possessed.
I did not see that coming, I'm not going to lie.
I didn't either, John, but we heard one.
Woman possessed. Hey, well, you know, what did I tell you? People wrestling with the balls.
Sure.
You know, I like it.
Time was Tony Storm out.
No, I just, make like a Mustang.
All right, as Marina tries to get the advance of the event on Wednesday, so Hangman and the Page and Powerhouse Hobbs. And if that's got anywhere.
Marilyn Monroe. That's what Tony Storm's character reminds me of.
Powerhouse Hobbs, Falls Count Anywhere, a match that could have major implications on full.
We don't need to see the highlights from what happened last Saturday. I mean, Wednesday.
Of the Ops, 3-hour special, live coming up.
The following contest is a 420-minute time limit and is for the TNT Championship. Introducing first quick challenger, accompanied by Christopher Daniels and Connor White from Los Angeles, California, weighing 205 pounds, Scorpio Sky.
Scorpion Sky makes his way in. A reminder that 2 hours of Dynamite Live in Boston on Wednesday, 1 hour of 7 o'clock. Remember, next Saturday, 7 o'clock here on TNT, leading up to Full Gear, presented by DC as we go back to the ring.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing 249 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, the Chrono Star, Kyle Fletcher!
Kyle Fletcher, the TNT champ, 10-0 in singles competition here on Collision. Another open challenge. And as he makes his way to the ring, he's got to win the night before he fakes Mark Briscoe next Saturday. And fans, reminder that you're watching AEW on TNT, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward. Visit careers.progressive.com. Now, what about this one, John?
As I said earlier, it's hard on any night of the week in any situation to bet against Mark Briscoe. When you look at everything on paper, you know, it'd be hard to bet against Kyle Fletcher in this scenario. I mean, this guy's he's a gamer, man. He's a player. He knows how to win in big moments. And, you know, that is often the difference between, you know, somebody who's very talented and somebody who really stacks championships on top of each other and becomes a main eventer and a winner for years and years and years.
It was a very interesting interaction last week, as I mentioned earlier, John, between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family here recently. You care to elaborate at all?
Yeah, I don't really know what to think of it. I mean, if they do their thing, you know, we do our thing. I don't really think that we're comparable. I don't really want to, be... You know, the coolest thing about Don Callis is the scar on his face that, I gave him. You gave it to him, right? So,
fair enough, but we talked about gambling. Scorpio Sky here looking to shake things up, take a big bet. Former TNT champion, we heard him talk earlier. 1,228 days since he won the TNT title. Big opportunity here tonight, he said. For Kyle Fletcher, defeat comes to us all tonight. Yours comes from the sky.
Well, fans, as we head to Full Gear presented by DC, we know the $1 million match that we got coming up. We talked about it earlier. Yes, it's going to be, how about this team of Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express against Josh Alexander, the Young Bucks, for $1 million. And we know that Kenny Omega is going to be at Dynamite on Wednesday. And after what we saw earlier from Josh Alexander,
what we saw earlier, Omega's going to be even more upset.
Yes, he is.
Even more vengeful come Wednesday.
$1 million on the line.
$1 million on the line.
Split up $1 million. Well, Don Callis split up $1 million.
What do you think about the $1 million?
They split it with Will.
Yes. Yeah, 3 ways. Right.
That's a lot of money.
And as you know, the Young Bucks can use the money. I mean, it's very well documented that they've.
It's not what you make, it's what you say.
Okay. And they've made some poor decisions. There's no question. Right now, Scorpio Sky is. You can tell that Scorpio, and you see Christopher Daniels.
But this is what I was talking about earlier with AEW, man. Scorpio Sky is a veteran.
Yeah.
This is no joke, man. You know, like this guy can beat anybody in the world on any given night. This is the match that you see on a Saturday night here at Collision in Erie, Pennsylvania. You know, the guys who are the top of the food chain, best wrestlers in the world.
Certainly some of the Don Callis family would be in that conversation as well. They have been very busy as of late, taking out Mark Briscoe, blood and guts. Not only that, Alcazar, as we saw tonight.
It's really easy for me to talk trash on Don Callis, but I don't like talking trash on Manchester.
Former TNT champion trying to rile up his younger opponent.
Neither guy rushing here.
top. And fans, we are thrilled you're with us. We're joined by John Moxley just a few days after what went down at Blood and Guts over on TBS, right here on HBO Max. This is our second hour. We got
With landing, yeah, the left leg. Scorpio Sky collapsing underneath. Oh, he's rising!
How about that? 1, 2. Oh, wow. And almost won the championship with that.
Fletcher fell for it. Dom Callis would be furious if he was here at ringside. And that's what Callis is doing here tonight. He's already been doing this past week, though. Blood and Guts taking out, attacking Luchasaurus backstage outside. And now asking the Young Bucks to join the Dom Callis family next week.
Learning experience there for Kyle Fletcher with that little bit of gamesmanship, right? From Scorpio Sky. If somebody does get hurt, hey, this is a contact sport. We're out here, we're trying to hurt each other. It's what it is. We're going to take a solution and hurt your opponent.
Scorpio Sky,
when you smell blood, you got to keep your teeth out. You got to keep your focus.
Sky, two-time TNT champion. Last title reign ended in July 2022. He's won 20, and he's lost 23 matches. Well, Christopher Daniels has got a mouthful of boot.
Put yourself in harm's way. Don't keep your eyes open.
Christopher Daniels, who retired from in-ring competition just this past year, and now take a look at what's going on here.
Scorpio Sky here,
All right.
Keep his head in the game. He can't get too emotional here.
This match continues. Fans, stay with us here on TNT and on HBO Max.
$9.99 when I mix and match?
Yep.
On the last stop before full gear, you stabbed me in the back. I warned you. Don't miss 3 hours of AEW.
This is my moment.
Starting with Dynamite, live Wednesday at 8 on TBS and stream on HBO Max.
We are live here on Collision. We are 1 week away from Full Gear, presented by DC, live on pay-per-view. It is next Saturday. This match is for the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher against former champion.
That was an interesting matchup.
Yeah, it is.
A great veteran in Scorpio Sky against somebody who's just really coming into his own, explosive athlete in Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, speaking of Sky wants some more. Hit him some more. Oh, big forearm shot.
John, is that ever a good idea? Stick your chin out there and ask someone to hit you.
Well, we'll see what happens here in 15 seconds. I'll tell you.
Sky fighting back. Back and forth they go. And Sky with the advantage. A rip to the eyes by Scorpio Sky. He's up on top. Pounding the champion.
Well, Scorpio Sky just decided he didn't want to be on the mat anymore. He just, through sheer force of will, walked through Kyle Fletcher.
To the midsection, fans, we're talking about Full Gear. Next week is Full Gear Week. And that's right. Yes, Dynamite live on Wednesday. 1 hour collision to follow. Then the countdown to Full Gear presented by DC, all on Wednesday night. And then it's our Full Gear tailgate brawl. It is a special start time of 7 o'clock for our second hour of collision, which will become the tailgate brawl. And in Full Gear, 8 o'clock, 5 Pacific, presented by DC on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
That was an incredible move. That was a daredevil move by Scorpio Sky right there at this stage.
Veteran experience of Sky coming into factor here. Look at this big risk. He certainly paid off against the rangy Australian, the TNT champion now. Certainly on the back foot, but can Scorpio Sky capitalize when it matters?
No, that level of experience, you know when the shot is there, when you can take a risk like that. You know, he turned this match around through sheer guts.
Oh, another risk taken, and it has paid off.
This has done a 180 here in the last few minutes. Scorpio Sky just decided he'd had enough. And this is a situation where maybe making things a little bit too emotional or having a bliss for damage out there was a mistake.
No. Sky a little disappointed after that. Athleticism, determination from the former TNT champ.
Sky power bomb, as you can see, nothing across the shoulders of the champion, which means barring a knockout, no way you're going to get a 3 count there.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you there.
Appreciate it.
Got to get a good pin. You know, the basics we were talking about earlier.
Pick up. Ready to go! Big half and half that time by Fletcher.
Nice snap around the back of his head. And that, you know, that's the part of your head that you don't want to get impact to. Sure. The back of your head.
Oh, on the front right there. Clark Fletcher kicked the back of the head, but the front and the face got in the way.
I think he was trying to go for that.
Oh, he's biting him again.
Oh, he's going to go for the sheer drop brainbuster that time. Dragon screw leg whip and down hard goes Fletcher.
That was a great dragon screw there. Like the one we saw earlier from Jay Lethal. That's really wrenching the knee. You know, that needs to be violent.
Oh, that was right underneath the jaw.
Hell of a move that time by Fletcher to move out of the way. And he may be trying a brainbuster or...
No. Sky escaped.
He did escape. And Fletcher now down to one knee. Boy, what a matchup we're having. It's for the TNT Championship, the Open Challenge.
Well, Fletcher, certainly a fighting champion. Didn't have to take this. No!
Holy smokes. Head first to the apron of the ring. Top of the head, Nigel.
Lined up his target and took a shot.
Look at the head of Fletcher now. An awkward reaction to it.
Yeah, I think that scored.
Spiking the TNT champion right on the head, but Sky slow to capitalize.
For a minute, that Kyle Fletcher was convulsing.
Yeah, I got to think of breaking neck.
Could have been.
He's back to his feet.
Oh, again. Top of the head first. This is going to hit 1, 2.
What's up?
What's that?
What's what? You want me to go outside and see what's that noise?
I feel like I'm hearing fireworks.
I'll be back. I'm going to go out in the back and see what that noise is.
It's not 4th of July. I don't know what.
It is fireworks outside, okay? Just relax.
What do you mean just relax? All I asked was, what was it?
Fireworks.
I wasn't mad or nervous about anything. What do you mean just relax? Jesus.
You know how you usually hate fireworks inside, but they're far away from the house.
Yeah, you know, I went on and on about how Sean never makes sense, but apparently neither do you.
Everything Scorpio's doing, he's doing it with precision.
Right. And Kyle Fletcher hangs in there.
2 moves in a row, spiking the champion on the top of his head.
And these moves are landing, no wasted energy.
We're seeing now why it is so dangerous to put the title on the line so close to a huge title match like in Full Gear.
Fletcher's legs are barely underneath him.
Time Scorpio caught the leg. It's crossed and Fletcher was one step ahead.
Speed.
Now Fletcher, good leg drop that time. He's trying to go for the TKO, I do believe.
Single leg punch.
The single leg crack on, but Fletcher is on one knee and was able to get to the ropes.
Fletcher a good 6'5", and that helps him anywhere he is in the ring. The bottom rope never too far away.
Yeah, that length. That's God-given. You can't teach that, as they say. And if you got that length, use it. Getting long legs.
Yeah, big thrust kick that time.
Talked to Sky earlier tonight. Talked about jumping straight into the deep water. He said, you don't raise gun 3 times, but a fear of weight. He might be drowning here.
1, 2, Scorpio's out. Fletcher. Again.
Oh, on the money.
On the money is right.
And the speed with that kick.
And there it is. Shin trap brainbuster. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, and still the TNT champion, the Bruno Star, Kyle Fletcher.
11-0 on collection. Still the TNT champion now. He and Mark Briscoe. No disqualification. Come on now.
You guys really love your numbers, don't you? The speed, the explosiveness, the athleticism from Kyle Fletcher, I think, was the difference there.
And the viciousness from Mark Davis. But wait a second. Top flight a little too late.
Remember, it's a Sky Flight in to help out Scorpio Sky. And there's Mark Briscoe. It's official. Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. No disqualification next Saturday. And Full Gear presented by DC. And then Briscoe loses. They'll have to join the Don Callis family. He's got a microphone.
Do me a favor. Tell Don Callis that I will not be stopped, okay? Wednesday night, y'all tried to ambush me before the Blood and Guts match. And what happened? We emerged victorious. Ask Mark Davis if it slowed me down at all. Because tonight, I whooped his big burly ass. And Kyle, the main thing I need you to do is next time that Daddy Don has you shine up that big bald head of his, just shine that pretty little belt up for me, because tonight I want you to snuggle it real tight. I want you to give it some kisses, some hugs, because it's exactly 1 week until Full Gear, and that thing is coming home with me.
Mark Briscoe.
And the mind games have already
Obviously,
begun.
Mark, your screws are a bit loose after Wednesday. I had nothing to do with attacking you backstage, neither did any of the family. And I'm not sure if you know, but this tonight was defense number 8, which puts me 1 defense away from breaking the all-time defense record in a single reign with the TNT Championship. So the only thing that's going to happen 1 week from tonight is I am going to cement my legacy as the greatest TNT champion of all time. And when that happens, there is a spot with your name on it right next to me in the Don Callis family. And then you will have no choice, like all of these people, but to say my full name.
No disqualification if conflicts or wins. Mark Briscoe was joined in Don Callis families for the TNT Championship next Saturday. That Full Gear presented by DC Defense. We're talking about the Full Gear Tailgate Brawl right here on TNT. Remember, we start at 7 o'clock next Saturday. We got a $200,000 four-way tailgate brawl for you coming up next Saturday right here on TNT, leading in to Full Gear presented by DC.
$200,000? Tony, that's not even nearly enough to get me to want to tag with this guy.
Yeah, we can't agree on anything except we don't want to be a tag team. But you're forcing us, so I guess we'll take your money, beat up all your wrestlers, and then hopefully never tag again. Don't make us do this, please.
Tonight in the main event, you're going to get a sneak peek of what Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson have in store at Full Gear in the $200,000 tag team tailgate. We're going to win, and we're going to take all the money and invest it into our tax-deferred 401ks. Because the Bang Bang Gang plays for keeps.
$200,000. That's a big old bounty for a Full Gear tailgate. $100K for me, $100K for you.
And that's nothing to sneeze at. And I'm going to get some of my boys up there.
To $1,200 when they switch to Root Insurance, because you should be celebrated with savings. With Root, you get a car insurance rate based mostly on your driving. Download the Root app today.
Juice Robinson. Well, events coming up at Full Gear presented by DC in 1 week. The Women's World Championship will be on the line, where Statlander will defend against TBS champion Mercedes Moné. Here's a look at that match by the numbers from Moné Pickett.
Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes would be number 52. Twice before they fought, now the stakes are higher. Is the third time the CEO's golden charm? Or will Stat land the ship and defeat her greatest foe? At Full Gear, may the best woman win.
This is a tag team contest and the 4-1 ball. Introducing first, the team of Alex Winter and Rito.
Ahead of this international tag teams entry into the Women's World Tag Team Tournament. Windsor and Rio together here tonight.
And their opponents in the ring, Hayan and Maya World.
Successive natives looking to make a name for themselves here in AEW. Successful outing last week on Collision, despite not getting the victory. Only big things in their future. But talking of the future, the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament, the team to the left of your screen in it.
This Tag Team Championship tournament is going to be really interesting to watch.
Fans, DraftKings is an official partner of AEW. Right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for our full-gear pay-per-view. Simply answer questions about the main event. Get enough right to earn your share of the prize. Download the DraftKings app now. Sign up with promo code AEW to play for free. DraftKings, the crown is yours. John, you were astounded about that's a quick cover. You were astounded about all the numbers Renee was hitting us with, but tonight, we're seeing Renee is after her 13th title.
What do you do with all those numbers?
You know about numbers, I think one apology is probably what you deserve to give John Moxley for cutting him off right there, Tom.
I'm sorry, I was
Hey, I wasn't even supposed to be out here, but I'm a responder in times of crisis. So we're just making it work.
He'll be putting the opportunity. Here we go. Come on. Rio wins there, as I said. The AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament. They will face the Timeless Love Bombs in the quarterfinals. Tony Storm and Mia Shirakawa. We saw them earlier here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of very interesting combinations in this tournament. Interesting to watch play out.
This is a great start, guys, by Mayan World Mahana. We're looking for a big upset here after last week. Watch out for the sharpshooter, and the tag was made. I believe Rio will be coming in. How about that move? But Rio will hit the ropes. And a dropkick, Alex wins it.
Very spirited contest. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice cohesion and synergy on the part of Windsor and Rio.
Great women's matchup in the Tag Team Wars. And as we talked about, looking ahead to that tournament. And you can't look ahead to a tournament. Obviously, you've got to focus on your opponents right now. And they better focus on this team of Maya and Ryan. Here goes using Alex as a springboard. Some great teamwork.
We've had this stacked roster of great women's athletes here in AEW, but without the tag team championship, official tag team division, there hasn't been as much. We just haven't done a bunch of tag team wrestling, right? Haven't had official tag team partners right after that, so it's going to be kind of a fun thing to watch. Okay.
This match continues on TNT and HBO Max.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
By sitting down.
And reclining back.
Damn.
Only in theaters, rated PG-13.
You saying we have a serial killer out there?
Good bet. Get ready for all the holidays bring. Special financing. City Furniture, designed for love.
Good drivers save up to $1,200 when they switch to Root Insurance because you should be celebrated with savings. With Root, you get a car insurance rate based mostly on your driving. Download the Root app today.
We continue live. We are on Collision on this Saturday night on TNT and on HBO Max. Saturday night, we're joined by John Moxley. John, we are glad you are here, and we have seen a great program here tonight. Right now, Maya World.
Yeah, this team, they're going for it.
Yes, they are.
Trying to pull off the upset tonight.
And Rio stumbles back and makes a tag. And here comes the former undisputed women's world champion, Red Pro. Oh.
The speed and pace of Windsor. Shifting directions.
Well, she can build up some speed, can't she?
Great awareness.
And agility.
Accuracy. Good call, John. Now can you hit your opponent? You know where to hit your opponent. Pick up. Elbows, smashes that time by.
Hey, these girls aren't giving up. Not that easy.
Moves on to the run. Wow. Into a swing. About 1, 2. Oh. And a save that time by Hyatt.
Well, nothing on the shoulders of my world behind. Didn't want to risk it nonetheless, and here comes former AEW Women's Champion. Rio's got caught. Ooh, and then Hyatt got caught.
And a double top of the midsection pump kick that time.
And Rio comes in a small package, but she puts all of her weight, all the power she has behind everything she does.
Great leverage.
Whoa, look at this.
German suplex.
These girls won't go away.
Doug. Oh. Rio was trying a German suplex on Maya World, and now. Oh. Was that a half and half or a snapdragon? That's what it was. Oh. How about that?
Well, Rio and Alex Windsor getting the well-needed victory. Did not want to go into the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament with a loss on their recent records. But be that as it may, Maya World and Hyatt, nothing to be ashamed of. A great shine, almost scoring the upset.
Very, very impressive. And now, looking ahead of the tournament. Now, fans.
Hello, Alex. Riho. Yes, Alex Windsor. Riho. Congratulations on your lovely match. We will be seeing you in the first round of the tag team tournament, and I wish to apologize in advance. We consider you both wonderful athletes and non-sexual friends. This isn't personal, so please excuse us as we rip off your heads and plans. We are lovers during a very dangerous time, and we are on a very rocky road to revenge, and no one can stop us. So please, let's have a bloody good time.
Wow, needless to say that timeless Tony Storm is winning and so is Mina Shirakawa for Mitch Windsor and Rio. The fans' blood and guts was absolutely violent, over the top, and incredible, but there were some comments that we need to show you that happened after blood and guts from Kyle Fletcher.
I think back to my debut in AEW in this building. Awkward. 6 months into my AEW career, I would break my neck, and then I would find myself across the ring from John Moxley. In hindsight, that was probably a bad call, and I wouldn't wrestle again after that match for almost 2 years. It almost ended my career, John. I didn't.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Wait a minute.
Top and incredible, but
Because I have a submission victory over you, John Moxley. It's any other time, John. Any other place. Prove me wrong.
match for Kyle O'Reilly. And John, want to get your reaction to what he had to say directed towards you.
Oh, you think that was
Tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped
What we
out.
learned earlier
You
was
tapped out. You 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 tapped
That's the
out.
deciding
You
self.
tapped out.
Marty O'Reilly and the fans are at ringside telling him, you tapped out. Kyle O'Reilly has proved John Moxley's kryptonite.
And Kyle O'Reilly and the conglomeration had the night of their lives on Wednesday night at Blood and Guts.
Sean's calling. That's the show.
But let's be clear, Kyle O'Reilly.
Hello?
You're outside?
All right.
I'm on my way. Dude, my show's over in 20 minutes. Does he know that?
Huh. But I'm right back, Michael.
You're so stupid. How do you manage? Oh, God.
Let's go. That's waiting. Here he is, Michael.
Well, dude, you know the show's over in 20 minutes, right?
Careful, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what happened, Sean?
A great test, I'm sorry. Video games.
Told you, Michael.
Wait, who did what? Where?
He was playing video games all day.
Okay, so what does that have to do with? All right, well, you know what? I gave up trying to figure you out right now.
Like me, you.
Looks to decide himself.
Thanks.
Marty O'Reilly and the fans are at ringside telling him, you tapped out. Kyle O'Reilly has proved John Moxley's kryptonite.
And Kyle O'Reilly and the conglomeration had the night of their lives on Wednesday night at Blood and Guts. But let's be clear, Kyle O'Reilly, you are nothing like me. You are not built like me. Your team is not built like my team. And don't you forget it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you won a match. You won one match. Good for you. Can you do it again and again and again and again? I don't think you can. I don't need to bet $1 million to prove that you can't do it again. Let me tell you something, Kyle O'Reilly. Let me tell you something, conglomeration. Any match, any time, any place, you know where you can find us.
They limit John Moxley anytime, any place to Kyle O'Reilly. All right. Fans, our all-star 8-man tag main event is coming up next.
Well, at least you get to watch one match.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed on Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers.
I know you were playing video games, Sean, but Michael's right. The show's almost over.
Megan, you two love to.
Claire,
To TNT.
host is ready.
Stay with us. Is it always this busy?
Welcome to the pit. The Pit, Monday starting December 1st on TNT.
Mel, congratulations on your victory tonight, but brutal beatdown by Marina Shafir after your match until Tony Storm came in and made the save.
Tony, I really respect you, I really do. But please, don't step in for me unless I ask for it. Make no mistake. To get a tag belt, I will kick your head off. And Marina Shafir. You like to call yourself the problem, huh? Guess what? The next time you touch your hands on me, you're gonna find out that I'm the damn solution. And I hope you're ready for what's next. Tag team tournament? Marina, Megan, you two love to make a statement. Here's mine. You two start it, Ty J will finish it. I'm done.
Boy, Chimelo is serious about what happened tonight and about the tournament in that first round match they have.
Your collision main event is an all-star 8-man tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, they are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, and El Toro Blanco.
It's a very exciting and in many ways a very interesting all-star 8-man match we got coming up.
Certainly is a lot of history between a lot of the members of either of the teams. We'll get into that certainly, but LFI here led by Roosh with Guevara by his side.
Joining them, accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Dax the Axe and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Seen FTR do some terrible things, but nothing like what happened on a Wednesday night at Blood and Guts with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in the ring. Let's take a look.
This man was my trainer. Who would have thought that I would have been We'll be both trying for the led by Roosh.
Damn it.
You two start it?
And in many ways a very interesting all-star.
Joining them, accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Dax the Axe and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Seen FTR do some terrible things, but nothing like what happened on a Wednesday night at Blood and Guts with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in the ring. Let's take a look.
This man was new levels of worrying not for
From Joliet, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, Juice Robinson.
the bang bang gang we heard from early night. We'll be looking for that $200,000 a full gear tailgate rule.
Joining him at a combined weight of 388 pounds, good check Kevin Knight and Speed for Mike Bailey, Jet Spade.
The Jet Speed, talking about prizes, will be personal training in the casino gauntlet match at Full Gear.
First ever national champion of AEW will be crowned in a casino gauntlet match. Speaking of champions,
And from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 211 pounds, he is one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champion and the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito!
well, you know, one thing about AEW, there's a lot of personal, I wouldn't call them vendettas, but personal problems that have existed. But none probably hits close to home to Bandito like what recently happened at FTR in front of Bandito's grandmother, his sister, and his brother, Gravity.
Bandito's grandmother, Abuela, Grandito, if you do. Anytime you involve family, it makes it personal. Most Wanted will be looking for revenge here tonight.
And next Saturday, revenge will be in order for Bandito and Brody King. Brodito defends the AEW World Tag Team Championship against FTR at Full Gear, presented by DC. Fans crashing like you hit a wall after your energy drink. Breakthrough without drink. The clean French-free productivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Order it at iClick.com or Amazon. Enter AEW 15 off for 15% off.
Look at this, after what we talked about, what FTR did. Oh, for Bandito. I did not expect Dax to tie things up straight away with Bandito here. Look how aggressive he's been.
Yes, very, very violent snap suplex and a leg drop in the cover. Only a one count of Bandito came rolling out of that.
They've been in the ring with FTR earlier this year. And I tell you, I've been in the ring with a lot of people, but they almost no one hits as hard as the former 10-time World Tag Team Champions.
FTR, if they can win on Saturday, that's next Saturday at Full Gear, presented by DC, they would join the Bucks as the only 3-time World Tag Team champs. Well, that's going to be a tall order because I think Brodito have really complemented each other. The speed of Bandito, the power of Brody King. Tag is made. Speaking of speed,
Where is Brody King?
How about jet speed?
Speed Paul Mike Bailey is in his name. Bailey, proud of not wearing shoes in the ring. He says he gives him a better feel. Also proud of his mullet, which he says is in one of the top 5. Oh! Forget about his mullet. Slammed into the mat, Mike Bailey. Mullet didn't help him then, did it?
Not at all.
He had quite a mullet back in the day as well, Tony.
Yes, I love the mullet. As a matter of fact, I understand they were coming back.
Is that right?
That's bring back the 80s. What do you say? Up on top?
I'll take you professional advice of the day.
Yes. Stop it. Sandy Guevara up. Oh, wow. Measuring that time. And with a thrust kick the side of the head of Steamboat Mike Bailey.
How handsome is Sammy Guevara? Look at that tash. Well, tag made, but I'm not sure if Kevin Knight had the tag right when he made it. The officials allowing it nonetheless.
The UFO splash that time by Kevin Knight. Oh, trying to show up. Maybe the wrong thing to do to show Baruch.
Speed there. Oh, and especially now.
Yeah.
In comes the Valor count on violence.
Oh, brother. Oh, my gosh. Baruch is assaulting Kevin Knight now gets a little bit of his own medicine.
And Kilo. Take it easy. Kevin Knight not able to take it easy. It's the wrong zip code now. Wait a second.
Power slam running out 1, 2. Got a 2 count, fans. We got a big week ahead. Of course, we talked about the $200,000 tailgate brawl 4-way match that we have coming up next Saturday. Absolutely free. It's right here on TNT and over on HBO Max as well. And then again, of course, we've got $1 million on the line for the. Oh, look at that. That big $1 million pay-per-view event. There it is. How about Kenny Omega? We even know he's come back Wednesday with a lot of animosity directed towards Josh Alexander. And you see the World Tag Team Championship on the other line. Pick up Juice Robinson. Feeling good. Face planting Sammy Guevara. Dax staggers back to his feet. Hunched over. Russian leg sweep. How about Juice Robinson just clearing house?
Knocking everybody on their keystone. Dax back to his feet, and in comes Wheeler.
Taking care of both members with that right hand jab. Juice, and the fans are right with you here.
You want to see it?
Juice Robinson, how about that? Leg lariat. Pick up. Spine buster. Watch out, Bruce. With a full head of steam on the right side.
Roosh. Just clear it out. What about Juice?
Roosh, one half of course, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champs. And Sammy Guevara, speaking of champs, Bandito, one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champs. Here comes Sammy Guevara.
The Ring of Honor World Champion, no less.
Little misdirection that time from Bandito and Juice. Interesting to see who's going to prevail in the Casino Gauntlet for the National Championship. AEW's first ever National Championship coming up next Saturday. Bandito on this side giving fans a high five. Meanwhile, Rouge, Sammy Guevara again on the other side. Meanwhile, way up high with a DDT, a cover, 1, 2. And Dax barely got out of that. Juice was not sure. This match continues on TNT and on HBO Max Live.
Wednesday on the last stop before Bull of Year.
Well, what do you know? Look who, hold on.
Good morning.
Look who decided to show up. I'm not even, hold on.
Collection. Buy those.
I'm not even gonna do the intro because, well, the show is 5 minutes, has 5 minutes left. So what's the point? But no, we will not be with you on Monday because of DMV, but we will be with you Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. But right now, let's get to the conclusion of tonight's AEW Collision.
NFL collection. No, like this. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Okay.
Go ahead.
Own a vacation rental? If it's not listed on Booking.com, it's invisible to millions of travelers on our platform. Don't let your vacation rental be invisible. Get seen, get booked. On Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
This is our 8-man tag team main event here live on Saturday Collision on AEW. Time is so close. It was Dukes pulling Bandito off the apron just in time. God, this is crazy.
That's right over by the timekeeper's table. Kevin Knight, the back inside. Oh!
How about that by Sammy? Turn that into a face buster. 1, 2. So close, Sammy thought it was over.
Disbelief, his eyes bugging out of his skull.
Tag, and we're going to see now Cash Wheeler come in typical FTR fashion.
Oh, indeed, putting himself between his opponent and his opponent's corner, but there's no one there to make the tag anyway.
Thanks to Dax, trying to get Speedball up. Speedball trying to fight off that power driver, and now trying to sunset that up. Bandito's almost there. Speedball. Onto the rib cage of Cash Wheeler.
We'll read that for lunch. We might be seeing it soon. There it is, the track line.
Bandito! Time was made to Roots on the other end, but Bandito is taking care of everyone. Down goes Roots. How about that? Coming out with a tiaras.
And then the strength of the Ring of Honor World Champion come from.
Sending order onto his partner, Roots. Bandito. Right on his feet. Up top. Here goes the Ring of Honor World Champion. Guys. 1, 2, no!
Oh, by the way, we'll let you know.
Former Ring of Honor World
This
Champion
Wednesday,
himself.
a special 3-hour
That
Dynamite.
easily.
Bandito up again. Oh, Roosh comes up to meet him with a forearm.
Starting at 8.
Well, you just cannot keep Roosh down. Just too much man.
There's always going to be, whoa! Look at incredible strength.
Roosh, 1, 2, and juice. We'll make a single on Kevin Knight, and now we got all 8 men going at it. At least we have
This is
7 of
like
the 8 men.
WWE. That's
You're doing the right thing, though.
Yes.
They'll promise things like this. And then let go 5 minutes.
Well, if you think what happened to Banditos that Brian was got, get ready.
Yeah, look at this, smiling, laughing, circling like a bunch of bullies that they are. Bandito trying to fight them off, but he is just outnumbered. He's completely outnumbered, and now it's
What
FTR.
happened
Here he
to
comes.
Bandito?
Sending Bandito in, ducks through.
Oh, they got caught by Jeff on the outside.
Just beat good
I think he probably got locked out that one Wednesday night.
off to the top.
Yeah, but today's
A
Saturday.
monster.
I left this past Wednesday, not that Wednesday night. The following, right before that Wednesday.
What's Bandito done? Oh, squaring up with Roosh. Ducks Roosh's forearm shot. They're chanting Bandito's name. And Roosh will have none of it. Roosh, watch out.
Well, but the champion did get the horns. He said,
They did the German suplex. That time, one from Roosh. Bandito is back up. Bandito popped back up on that. Roosh goes face first. What a fight these two men are having.
oh, headbutt.
It was a desperation headbutt. It worked, but Roosh goes face first down as well.
Rivalry between the current and the former Ring of Honor World Champion.
All right, speaking of these ROH champions, I do have some huge news. Jeez.
Wow.
We'll get to that news in a moment. Hopefully, if we get some other
That was cool.
That's the news for now. Wait a second.
Cash Wheeler has
Oh.
wrestling men kicking up his face first. We got bodies flying everywhere. 2 men are still down in the ring.
Bailey, it's looking
Oh, watch out.
Dax, not having any of it.
Dax is going to try to going onto the floor with a German suplex.
Well, Dax hits this. Forget about it.
Single leg pickup. What is Mike Bailey at? Nothing. He lands on his knees on the apron of the ring. A fan swell coming up Wednesday is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship on Dynamite Collection. It'll be Mercedes Moné against former champion Red Velvet. Over the top, rolling. 1, 2. Down goes FTR.
That function, at the junction. Here it comes.
21 points. Trying to get Roots. He did get him. 1, 2, 3. You're talking about earning that win. Bandito teaming with Jet Speed and Juice Robinson.
world champion, but if you can take the titles from the tag champions, it'd be better.
Huge week for all of us in AEW. As we said, the Ring of Honor Women's Television Championship will be on the line. Mercedes against Red Velvet. Also on Dynamite, our collection. AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship quarterfinal match. Sonny Storm, Mina Shirakawa against Rio and Alex Windsor. Plus, we are going to have another quarterfinal match. It's going to be Ty against Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir.
A vengeful Kenny Omega returns. We're going to get some payback. We'll hear from him.
Plus, it will be World Champion Daniel Page and Katsuyori Shibata getting up Winston in a 3-hour switch from We'll go one-on-one.
We will see the tag team titles on the line as FTR tries a third victory against Brody Ego.
The Casino Golden Knights to determine the first ever AEW National Champion at Full Gear.
It will be in a steel cage. Hangman and Page defends the AEW World title against Samoa Joe.
What a night it is going to be, and what a night this has been, fans. We will see you in Boston on Wednesday and live for Full Gear presented by DC next Saturday night.
Okay, well, that's it. We'll see you in, actually,
we'll see you Wednesday.
My hometown, Boston, Massachusetts, on Wednesday. So,
Some days
where
my
did he go?
childhood feels so very far away.
So, on behalf
And others,
John Batcher,
rest in
they
peace.
almost see it.
rest in peace.
The magical land of my youth.
I'm Undertaker on
Like a
YouTube,
beautiful
remember?
dream of when the
Oh, yeah.
whole world felt
So,
like a promise.
On behalf
And the
of John
lessons that never
Batcher
had yet
and
unseen.
Sean Better Late Than Never
Looking
Kennedy,
back, I wish
we'll
I'd
see you
listened.
Wednesday.
Wish I'd
I'm
watched
Michael
more
Paul.
closely
Good night.
and understood.
Like and subscribe.